Lion's Den, the series, is proudly brought to you by General Motors, the home of Chevrolet, Buick, LaSalle, Oldsmobile, and Cadillac. Lion's Den, Season 1, Episode 3.
No, Colin, you have not done anything wrong. I have some sad news. Please sit down. Your mother rang just now. I'm so sorry that your father has died.
What? There must be a mistake. Father was feeling well enough to have tea at table last night.
I'm terribly sorry, Colin. Your mother did not give me any details. I think it best if you go home straight away. We won't expect you in for the next 3 days. Please pass on our condolences.
Thank you, Mr. Collier. I will go straight away.
What happened?
My mother called. My father died this morning.
Oh my God, how? I'm so sorry, mate.
He had angina. I can't understand it. He was up last night at tea. Anyway, I have to go.
Yes, of course. See you when you return to work.
Yes.
Colin arrives home.
Mother, what happened?
Colin's mother in tears.
I can't believe it, Colin. Your father had one of his angina turns, and before I could give him some medicine, he died. Oh, Colin, it was so awful. I couldn't even comfort him.
I didn't believe it myself when Mr. Collier told me. Father was well enough to have tea and listen to the radio.
The doctor said his angina attack brought on a heart attack.
Mr. Collier has given me 3 days off. Don't worry, Mother. I will call Captain Strickland. He will help with the arrangements.
Thank you, son. What would I do without you? Colin, please comfort Thelma. She's devastated too.
Of course. I know how close they were.
Colin makes a phone call.
Hello, Uncle Fred? It's Colin here. I'm afraid I have some sad news. Father has died.
What? How? When? Was it his heart? How is Mum coping?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I'm not sure what to do.
Don't worry, Colin. I'll be right over as soon as I can.
A florist shop delivery van pulls up outside, and the driver gets out and brings a large bunch of out-of-season flowers to the door.
Good morning.
Good morning, madam. Are you Miss Coyle?
Yes, I am she.
Could you sign here, please?
Yes, of course.
Good morning, madam.
Colin, quickly, come to the door.
Yes, Mother.
Look at this huge bunch of flowers. And they are out of season. The card says they're from General Motors and are signed by Mr. Thomas E. Shirley.
Oh, yes. Mr. Shirley is the head of production. He has been helpful to me and treats me very well.
Well, he must think a lot of you to send such a very large bunch of flowers like this. Colin, when you return to work, would you please be sure to deliver a thank you card?
I definitely will, Mother. Uncle Fred Strickland is on his way here. He's going to help out here for as long as you need.
Thank you, Colin. I'll need all the help I can get. I'm grateful Fred is nearby. He has been such a good friend to your father and I.
Yes, I know. He always knows what to do. Dad and he work Gallipoli together.
Speak of the devil, here he comes now.
Hello, Bobby. How are you coping? I'm still in shock myself, even though it was expected. Just not so suddenly.
Oh, Fred, it's been so awful. Ernie was getting better. He only just felt good enough to have tea at the table the night before last.
Come on, old girl. I'll make you a cuppa. You need one.
Good morning, Colin. How are you?
As well as could be expected. Thank you, Miss Stafford.
Mr. Collier wants to see you before you start.
Yes, Miss Stafford.
General Motors office. Colin knocks at the door.
Come in.
You asked to see me, sir?
Oh, yes, Colin. Please sit. How are you? How is your mother coping?
Reasonably well. Uncle Fred has come over to help out, Mr. Collier.
Colin, Mr. Shirley wishes to speak with you. Do you know where his office is?
Yes, sir. I deliver folders to his office.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you know why he wants to see me, sir?
No, I'm afraid I have no idea. It's nothing bad, or I would know. Anyway, you'd better go, or you'll be on your morning tea break before you start work.
Colin knocks at the door.
Come in.
You asked to see me, Mr. Shirley?
Yes, Colin. How's your mother coping?
Not too bad, sir. I called an old friend of my late father's, Captain Fred Strickland.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it must be hard on her, being alone and managing the family home. I'd like to meet your mother one afternoon. After she settles down, of course.
Yes, Mr. Shirley. I'm sure my mother will be happy to meet you.
Thank you, Colin. I look forward to meeting her. Okay, Carl. I better let you get back to work before I get in trouble from the boss.
Thank you, Mr. Shirley.
Off you go.
Good afternoon, Mother. How have you been coping?
As well as can be expected. Uncle Fred has been a great help.
That's good, Mother. I can feel better at work knowing Uncle Fred is helping.
You're not going to believe this, but Fred has had to fend off business owners who were trying to present bills which were already paid.
How did you handle that?
I remembered your father's advice. Always keep your receipts. I had to present them with their receipts and send them on their way.
Well done, Mother. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. What scum they are to try and double dip on a grieving widow.
Yes, some people are disgusting. Remember what the Lord said? The love of money is the root of all evil.
Yes, indeed it is. Speaking of money, I'm afraid you will have to see someone about a war widow's pension.
Yes, of course. I will speak to Uncle Fred tomorrow.
Yes, and I will go see someone after work at the Legacy office. After all, Father was an original founding soldier of Legacy.
Oh, yes. I had forgotten that. Thank you for remembering. Well, come into the kitchen. You can help me prepare the tea.
Yes, okay, I will. What about feeding the dogs?
Uncle Fred has taken care of them today. You will have to do them tomorrow. Fred won't be here in the afternoon.
That'll be okay, but I will be later home after going into the city.
Yes, of course. Will you switch on the radio? The news will be on soon.
Colin switches on the radio and sits at the kitchen table. 5-minute broadcast. The lead news story is of the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Leading the news tonight, world record-breaking female aviator Amelia Earhart has disappeared. On her second attempt at an around-the-world flight, Amelia Earhart and her only crew member, Fred Noonan, departed Miami on the 1st of June, and after numerous stops in South Africa, Africa, the Indian subcontinent, and Southeast Asia, the pair arrived at Lae, New Guinea on the 29th of June. At this stage, 22,000 miles of the journey completed, The remaining 7,000 miles would be flown over the Pacific. On the 2nd of July, at midnight, Greenwich Mean Time, Earhart and Noonan took off from Lae Airfield. In the heavily loaded Lockheed Electra, their intended destination was Howard Island, a flat slither of land 6,500 feet long and 1,600 feet wide. Their aircraft departed Lae with approximately 1,100 gallons of gasoline. Searchers, including the United States Coast Guard cutter Itasca, which was at Howard Island to support the flight, are heading to the last known location this instant. And now to other news.
Oh my God, not Amelia. I can't believe this. This has been a rotten year. First the Hindenburg, then father, and now Amelia Earhart.
Yes, I know. It's been a horrid year. And freezing. One good event this year was the coronation of our new king.
Yes, but even that happened because his brother abdicated to marry a divorcee, if you please.
Perhaps things will get better when we get into spring.
One can only hope so. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, mate. Did you hear the news last night? Shocking, going down without a trace.
Yes, I did. I was looking forward to her completing the round world trip.
Get to work, boys, or you will go missing without a trace.
Yes, Miss Stafford.
Yes, Miss Stafford.
How heartless.
She can be a right dragon, that one.
Yeah, she makes toast in the morning by breathing on each slice.
Ah, Colin, you are a comedian.
Colin, just before you start, I want you to meet young Master Jim O'Callaghan. I want you to show him around. All right?
Yes, Miss Stafford. Okay, Jim, I'll show you around.
Yeah, mate, just get on with it.
You're a big Pete, aren't you?
Yeah, well, the faster I learn, the faster I can do the job. It's so simple, even you can do it.
By the way, what is your job?
I have been hired to do the same job as you.
How can that be? I manage all my work.
I was told the workload was increasing and you would need an assistant. Anyway, I want to start, and you just need to show me what it is you do.
Okay, well, I have to take paperwork from the Stafford's office to different offices. We have a tube system, but the stuff we handle is too big for the tube.
So simple, even you can do it.
Well, it's not quite that simple. You have to make sure you keep the paper in order. You also have to make sure the correct office and some have to be signed for.
Can't be too hard. Someone like you can do it.
I will ignore that. It's not just that simple. Because if you deliver the wrong folders to the wrong people, you're in trouble.
Okay. I think I've got it. You can go now.
Listen, mate, did someone die and make you boss?
Well, something like that.
Alright then, I'm off to do my work. You're so good. You're on your own then.
Yeah, mate. See ya.
Hi, Bill. How you going?
Not too bad, mate. How's your new boy?
Very cocky. What's my job, I think?
Really? A real go-getter. Better watch him. He might be out for the boss's job as well.
Don't worry, I'm beginning to wonder.
You'll be right, mate. Lunchtime soon. Let's go to the park today.
Great, I just have to wash up.
Yeah, mate. See you there.
Yeah, see ya.
Inside the toilets, Colin arrives and straight after him, Bill.
I thought you were heading in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I was. But I thought your idea of washing your hands before you eat was a good idea.
It's just something I do normally.
Anyway, so you can tell me all about your little protege.